mean, like,
boom. I still love that thing. That thing is like the highlight of my week. I Jones for that. Boom. Boom.
I like the way that it sounds too. It sounds very
In Dolby. I would love to hear it in the theaters. Watch our podcast on like a big screen theater and Dolby surround sound.
Oh yeah. Oh, you remember
hear our voices amplified every week. That would be cool.
That'd be insane.
That would be insane.
What was it? THX? Is that the one?
THX, yes, yep.
Yeah. Wow. Like, oh my God, this movie is gonna be so good.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin and I arted last Sunday. Sontia serenaded us along with a few other beautiful souls, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was a great day. I was tired, exhausted. I completed a painting, the first painting of the year for me, and you can't tell it in this picture, but Kevin's was like 5 times larger than mine. Mine looks so tiny sitting there, and it was a decent sized canvas. But I definitely had what do they call that? What do they call that? I don't know.
A lot of paint.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So anyway, let's get into the show.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you. Music Lovers Only.
Woo!
Got Captain Coach America about down there. Got, Sontia Freedom Soul here, and we didn't get this, man. I'm sorry. We're used to it now. You guys made a big deal about it at the beginning, and now it's like that's the way it's gotta be.
Did we though?
I think so.
I did one show. I think it's because Josh stole my songs the show before.
Stop bringing it up.
Oh, I think this one's gonna have it. This is episode 113 of For Music Lovers Only, the podcast, and we're gonna be talking about songs that represent freedom to us, or along the lines. Like I said prior to it, we're probably gonna be off the tangent, and we may have crossovers. I feel like we could, because if not only because we all probably tried to out, I think this is one of those shows where we're gonna outthink ourselves.
I think I just went as commercial as I could
be. I'll speak for myself.
I did. I got a little inventive with mine because I can't think of any song that I picked, even on my my alternate list, that you guys would have picked.
Okay,
all Toby Keith songs. Like I said, I wonder how un-American we will be when not one Toby Keith song makes it on there. I'm going to predict it right now, unless somebody changes their list right now. I don't
know a Toby Keith song. I know that his restaurant, though, because when I got married, that was where we went to go honeymoon in Tulsa, and we went to his restaurant, and everything had butter, and they had cornbread, and I was pregnant. I was 3 months pregnant, and I ate that whole restaurant, man. I ate Toby Keith. He didn't die. He was consumed by me.
I like Toby Keith,
Dr. Summit.
But he definitely played that patriotic angle after 9/11 for a very long time.
That dude made a lot of money off of tragedy.
Yeah. And I'm sure it made hit somebody right in the feelers, but it wasn't me.
Where were you? Is that him? Where were you? 9/11. I don't know this song.
Those 2 towers came down.
Yeah, everybody died. What was that?
I don't know if it was quite something like that. Yeah, I mean, essentially.
Murder.
Here's for my horses. Those are the 2 songs I know for Toby Keith. So.
Oh, did he do Red Solo Cup?
Yeah, he did Red Solo Cup.
Oh, that's got some song.
Decent songs.
Some
And then he's got the definitely campy ones and definitely playing up on there. But
All right, this isn't the Toby Keith hour. Let's get off Toby Keith.
It's turning into it though.
We're
I feel
not
like
doing it. We said we weren't doing any songs by him, and then we talked about him for 5 minutes.
I know he came in the room and he was like, "Hey."
Yeah, it's true. I forgot. And then it was because your honeymoon. So that's okay. That story that does.
okay, switch
That
it.
cornbread was insane.
That cornbread.
Oh, I remember that. And they got greens. They had collard. Oh, good Lord.
I bet he wrote a song about cornbread somewhere too. All right. But yeah, so how's everybody doing this week? Like I said, I got an idea for next week. We'll save that for after this week. How about that?
I'm great.
We'll talk about Yosh Fest a little bit. We could do that.
It was fun. It was really cool just to watch everybody come and contribute and show love to the to taking care of this cancer treatment as well as we could. I had real fun announcing the winners of the raffles. I remember one lady came up like 17 times and I was like, you can't win everything. And that's the guy that has all the tickets. So I don't even know how you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad everything came out. I don't like I say that was my first painting of the year other than what we've done on the podcast, which isn't anything that's to completion or anything. And I finished it. He's back there hanging my Yoshi Ratfink mashup, and I made prints of it today. I got that done, and I'm selling them. I'm gonna go ahead and take half of any money raised from the prints, and throw it to the cause.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I got a very limited run. I didn't go overboard this time like I usually do. I usually like 1,000 prints. I'll be rich. And then I'm stuck carrying a suitcase of 1,000 prints.
999.
If I'm lucky, it's usually when I go balls to the wall and think it's a great idea. It's usually not. It's usually not.
Everybody always likes the art that you don't like the most. Like the song that I hate more than anything is the one that everybody likes, and I'm like, I don't even want to sing this anymore. If you guys ever heard Better Days, I wrote that a long time ago, and I swear I hate it, but it's like my most loved song, one of them.
Crowd favorite. You got to play it. You could get like a holographic little thing and then just push play on that song, and then you can go take a break. Use that for like your intermission.
I'm too poor. I like only spent $20 on fireworks already.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of fireworks. I'm not a big fan of 4th of July as much as I used to as a kid.
Oh.
And I mean, as a kid, when I didn't have to pay for the fireworks, I loved them. And now it's a little less fun when you got to pay for them. And now that I got a kid and I'm trying to keep her alive and keep all of her digits on her hands and stuff like that, it's like,
yeah, I spend my way too much. Like it's not, and I never have money on the 4th of July. Never. I have never in my life actually had the money to pay for what I had to get.
Yeah.
I had to go.
$50 is usually where I'm at, and it kind of creeps up a little bit more each year just because of inflation.
Yeah, I think what my problem is I'll go around and I'll be like, oh, this is $2, this is $3, this is $8, and then like
5 for $10.
Yeah, that's $175.50, and it's like, oh shit, just give it to me now.
Give me the sparklers. Just give me the sparklers.
I need 75 punks. I need enough punks to last me for a whole concert.
Yeah, I'll set them down and lose them and then step on them barefoot. Ow. Don't shoot fireworks off barefoot or sandals.
My kids do that, and I'm like, put some shoes on.
Yeah. All right. Coach, being quiet down there. Coach Merica.
Conversation. I've struggled sometimes when you two get going to jump in. And then I told you on my end, there's a little bit of lagging going on. So normally I can at least look for pauses in you. And right now I can't because you guys are froze up. So I'm kind of, I'm struggling here.
What does it look like? Is my mouth open? Am I going like?
It's been some pretty funny ones. I've thought about taking pictures to put out throughout the show of what I'm watching.
One of the things
up for you in the most amazing emotions for sure.
I always look like I'm surprised. Like I'll rewatch the show and it's just like, close your mouth, and I'll be like, really? I can't believe it. That's amazing. Like, stop. And then when I try to keep my mouth closed, I scrunch my face. Like, who's that lady, the scrunchy face lady? Is it Reese Witherspoon? No, it's not Reese Witherspoon. It's that other one from Empire Records. Yes. Yeah. We just
Yeah, great movie, great.
We used to do a lot of the 4th of July stuff, but the kids kind of grew out of it. The dogs hate it. The one dog got old and it completely freaked him. Now this year he don't even hear him, so it don't matter. But the boy didn't like him. The girl got shot with the mortar one year and kind of got out of him. I'm kind of waiting for the daughter's boyfriend to start partying with me on 4th of July, because I know his family and them do, and like I'm down with it when people are doing it. And the celebration's good, but for me, just to go out and shoot them off for nobody to enjoy, I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah,
I am.
That's awesome.
I'm not even gonna have my kids, and I'm gonna be setting shit on fire, just like.
if I maybe partake in some of my shroomies or something, then maybe we'll see how it goes. Lights are fun.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna do it here this year. The thought of going out, like I said, the same as New Year's, like amateur hour. Everybody's like, let's get retardedly drunk and then drive home and kill people. And I'm like, I don't want to.
My neighborhood used to be psychotic. I mean, even through last year, like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, they're just going till 2 a.m. And this year it has been almost subdued. It's been, I don't know if it's just poor because of Trump or what's going on, but I'm kind of enjoying it's not been near as crazy. I'm guessing tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night will be crazy. But that's okay for me. Enjoy your 3 or 4 days of going stupid.
Not a week of it.
Not 2 weeks of it or 3 weeks of it
Man, everybody in my neighborhood has like really big fireworks and brand new cars. I don't know what they're doing over here. Like everybody, like I'm on the rich part of the South Side, which really isn't saying a lot, but but like all these freaking luxury like sports cars and stuff are just driving around my neighborhood, and I'm like, are you YouTube stars or drug dealers? Could
sandwich
be both.
dealers.
No, I think they call it, what do they call that when they start, like all the richer people start buying up the poorer houses?
Gentrification.
There you go. I think that's what is going on in the South Side of certain parts.
No, everything looks the same.
Oh, okay.
They're doing a bad job of it.
They haven't got to improving the neighborhood yet. They're just improving themselves.
We're too eclectic over here. There's too many different variations of people, and we all get along, and we're not going to let it happen. Like, get away from my shit.
Yeah.
I want my awning to hang.
All right, Coach, you got that spinner ready. Let's get into some freedom and see what angles we went off on and see what we came up with. I kind of
nervous. I'll be honest with you. I just struggled if you search for, we'll get to it when I get to my list or something.
Yeah, I agree. I struggled with it.
Good. I get to go first. I'll take it.
No. Find the button. I lost the button.
I basically made it my 4th of July playlist. It was America. It was I searched freedom, but I'll be honest, my first like 5 songs I came up with were almost anti-freedom. It had America about them. They did that, but it was more, they were all like this is America, or whatever. I'm like, okay, let's not go that route. I'm going Coach America this week. We're gonna go
the reality and not the facade.
Yeah, but so I went at first, this list was just completely commercial, the top 5 America songs you'd think about. But then I talked to some people at work, took some input. Number 5, Independence Day, Martina McBride. That play that 4th of July. That talks about some freedom. That talks about, that's a good America song. All
right.
It's about like killing her, someone that's beating her up, or
good.
Beating up husband, I think.
There's other stuff in there. It's Independence Day. This is Independence Day. Okay?
Well, I know, but they definitely play up on the Independence Day of it. they got. I
It's
think.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you? Hey, this is my list, okay? This is
I
my.
know. I'm not. I'm just adding little tidbits. That's all I'm doing.
Little
You're first,
depressing
so I
fact.
can't tell. Number 4.
Wah, wah.
She fought from her oppressor. That's not depressing.
That's freedom. That's freedom.
Freedom.
That is
freedom,
freedom.
baby.
That is freedom.
Number 4. I kind of about used him a couple weeks ago when we did our own artists. I wanted to do some Neil Diamond. I've been trying to get some Neil Diamond in. Well, I did. America, Neil Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's freedom.
That's freedom, right? Is that
That's
freedom enough? Is that my shirt? No, I'm just
That's definitely freedom. Oh, you guys should see my pants. Can you see it?
No, I can't because you're frozen. But can you see my shoes?
They're eagles with lightning. Those are my America pants.
There you go.
America.
My number 3. Man, I've been listening to more and more of her stuff. And she got a little crazy on that wrecking ball. She got a little wild for a while. I can't say that I love her dad, but he has a good poppy song with, but mine is Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Because it's a party in the USA.
Put your hair up,
dude, I guarantee people in traffic are laughing at me. If it's a nice day, music and windows are down, I'm jamming that,
yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't care.
I love her evolution as an artist also.
Well, yeah, and even as a person, she's kind of really grown up and come around. She was a little cray-cray, but look at her upbringing, look at her dad, look at the money grubbing thing she came out of. Probably going to be a little cray-cray. So, number 2, man, this song, the original version, all of the versions are great, but this version, not a word in it. And it's fine because Jimi Hendrix plays that guitar like nobody ever could. Star Spangled Banner, Jimi Hendrix. And boy, I almost used one of I don't have my hat back there. I almost used one of Kevin's songs for this, but it's kind of the same way. That was on my almost anti-freedom list or whatever. So
yeah.
The number 1, I believe I've used this one time before, but it's Tom Petty, and I'm gonna get him in. It's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, American Girl.
Yeah.
She's an American Girl. So
there's artists, and he's one of them that really had a lot of freedom. Was a big theme, and like I said, he was one because I could think of at least 2 others, that kind of would fall in to the freedom.
Yeah, I was gonna say I cut 2 off of my list that I'm hoping somebody gets one of the 2 of them on there, but one of them has 12 songs about it. It was hard for me to not use him. I cut him literally right before the show to get Miley on. So that's my list.
Good
list, Coach. Good list.
Gonna put my hands up, play my song.
Party in the CIA. Oh.
Can't go again. I do have a plenty more songs, but
Sontia.
All right. I was going to take one of my songs off of here just because of some stuff that was going on today, but I'm going to leave it on. It's not personal to anybody. So we're just going to put that there. It was already in here before anything happened.
Disclaimer.
Anyhow.
Disclaimer. Don't get butthurt. Don't get butthurt.
Or get butthurt.
I didn't mean it like that. All right. But when I was looking for songs of freedom, I found some incredible playlists, and I don't know who these people were or how they came into my life, but I love them so much for what represents freedom to them, because it was a lot of soul music. So Sontia, Freedom Soul, it's just like there's so much freedom and soul. Yeah. And a lot of these were just well, not a lot of them. Some of them were picks from this list. There were 2 that I really haven't heard before. So we're going to start with one of the ones I hadn't heard. I might have earlier in life and then just forgot. But my number 1 is going to be a song called Golden by Jill Scott. And Jill Scott is like an R&B kind of gospel singer. She sings a lot of spiritual things, but she also sings about the real. And Golden is definitely about real freedom. And she starts off with, let me see if I could take it. She goes, she's taking her freedom and she's pulling it off the shelf. and she's putting it on a chain and wearing it around her neck. And the whole song is about just essentially embracing your freedom as whoever it is that you are and wearing it without apology. And Jill Scott, that's generally her theme, is overcoming dumb shit. But that is freedom for me, for so many people. And so that's why I picked that song, because everything's golden because I'm free, you know? So
Name sounds familiar, but I can't place her.
taking my freedom. Okay.
I'm excited
Anyhow.
about the playlist already.
I'm excited about it too. All right. Number 2. So there was nothing that said freedom more to me than early hip hop. And so song number 2 is going to be Don't Believe the Hype by Public Enemy. Now, they had a lot of songs to pick from, but what I really like about Don't Believe the Hype, and I want to read what I wrote, it says that it's, where's it at? It's freedom from the persecution of public witch hunts by staying focused and staying true to yourself. So, of course, they were catching hell. Just for who they were and what they represented as a group, and all of a sudden they're starting riots, and they're part of the problem, and they're destroying the system and the culture. But really, they're just doing everything that they can to uplift people and let them know that shit is wrong.
Yeah, and that was a common theme in that era, unfortunately, with all of I mean, there's 2 Live Crew. I mean, a lot of people. A lot of early hip hop fought that.
Oh yeah.
And it was like I said, that's definitely a common theme, like you said, in early hip hop.
Yeah. And then it really was. And for this, I think what I really like is that it came full circle, and now it's like the blueprint. Everything that was said against them has completely been reversed, and now they're just like who you listen to so that you can learn things about what's going on musically.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2. Number 3 is talking about freedom from a toxic relationship. And I had already listened to my playlists or whatever else, but this song came to mind. And I decided to listen to the lyrics, and I was like, yes, that is absolutely about freedom. And this is Big Sean, I Don't Fuck With You. Can I say the whole title? Am I in trouble? You little I can't even
I love that song, and that movie. There's a movie.
Yeah, the print with Charlie Day in it, the little girl.
Yeah. Where he's fighting Ice Cube.
Yeah, fist fight.
Yeah,
fist fight.
Yep, great
That's
movie.
What it was.
I can't say I liked that song until that, but now it's like, yeah, every time I hear it, I listen, I think of that.
All right, this is what we're doing.
That's it. But yeah, obviously I like that song because it's definitely about being free from somebody else's influence on your life, even though you keep coming back into it. And then, you just, there's nothing more free than not giving a fuck. That's the greatest freedom in the world. That's the nirvana that you want to achieve. Mm-hmm. When it all comes down to it, when you really, really think about it, that's what you want to achieve, is not giving a single damn about what is going on and concentrating on you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Very
zen.
All right. Number 4 is a song that I found. And it's called, I was just looking through the lists, and I was like, well, let me just click on this guy that looks like he is 1990. Like, he looks like he jumped out in 1990 and represented the whole year. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, with the kind of mullet and the jeans and like the flannel shirt that was tucked in with the belt, like 1990. And the name of the song is The Freedom, and it's by John Farnham. I don't know who the hell John Farnham is. No clue. Never heard of him. Didn't know he existed until yesterday. But his song, That's Freedom is about the freedom of true love. And I posted from a Facebook fan. I posted on that I had found a song that reminded me of love and gave me hope. And essentially, what he's talking about is the mountains and the valleys and everything that you have to go through to love somebody, but you don't chain each other. And he's talking about how it's the reason to love and the reason to live. It's the mountain to climb. That's freedom, you know. And he has some 1990s R&B ladies in the background going, "That's freedom." And I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know if it was ever a hit or anything like that, but it's such a good song. It's a feel good song. It just makes you feel good about all sorts of different things. So that's my number 4.
Awesome.
And then my number 5, I did not even hesitate when this popped up on a list. And I was like, absolutely, of course, we have to put this on here, period. And it is going to be the freedom of expectations and being able to go wherever you want and leave what is hindering you behind. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Let It Go from the Frozen song or from the Frozen movie. And it looks like it was Idina Menzel who sings it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if there's anything that makes me as a lady feel free, it's walking around in an evening gown and heels, singing to the top of my lungs that you can all fuck off.
In the
Let it
cold. In the
go.
cold.
Let
In
it
the
go.
frozen. No, funny story about that is, like I said, that came out about the time the kid was 2 or 3. She loved it, so we watched it over and over and over and over. And you know, whatever, it was part of dadhood. I got it. But I'm at
Mhm.
work one day and I'm listening to and it's this metal song and it's going at it, and it's like it's a good song, you know, put together well. I'm like, all right. And then, like I said, I'd never listened to the song really, except for, you know, the let it go, let it go. And they get to that. They get to that part. And they're like, let it go, let it go. And I'm like, what is going on here? You know, I'm like, oh my goodness.
I must find that.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of bands that did it now, but I
Mhm.
think there's definitely one metal version of Let It Go. And it's interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it as soon as we hang up. As soon as we hang up. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I got to get off the phone. Mom needs the phone.
Are you asleep? Okay, and that's my list.
Good list. Good list.
Good list.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Y'all kind of breezing through your like guys' list and so on.
I'm tired and angry.
Angry. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna guess. I won't call out what song I think was on your list that needed the disclaimer, but I'm pretty sure I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that.
I feel like everybody figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out. But like I said, I went through the playlist, the Freedom playlist, and you know, it was yeah. And then I stayed away from the Merica songs, you know, for the most part.
Where were
But
you?
there was definitely several genres that kind of was a huge theme. Like I said, punk, reggae, and you know, rock in the 60s and 70s, you know, with not Vietnam going on, that spawned a lot of Freedom songs. And so after I stopped looking at the silly playlist and just kind of ventured out on my own, and I mean, a lot of them got free in the name, but my first one is a punk song called Merica by the Descendents off of the 2004 album Cool to Be You, which they're
Mhm.
coming to the Wave sometime this year. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
They're old, but you know, hey, it's still go see. I'm old too, so go see old punk rockers. But the sickest joke I know, and it's kind of, you know, I mean, it doesn't paint a pretty picture,
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's the sickest joke I know, and I'm proud and ashamed every 4th of July, and that's kind of how I feel now too. I mean, it's like we're over here broke, and we buy thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars of a product that comes from China.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, what's more American than that? And like I said, they shoot them off. If it was just the one day, even you get one day, that's all you need. Not a week of fireworks, not 2 weeks of fireworks, not 3 weeks of fireworks. And I mean, the sky is just hazy and
It's America.
blocking the sun from my plants, and my
Mhm.
plants need that sun to grow, get out of their firework haze. But it's a good punk song, and I enjoy it.
Sweet.
Next one, I'm glad. I was worried this one. I had put it at 4 because I was worried somebody would take it, but it is I Want to Break Free from Queen.
Huh.
That's
No,
a Freddie Mercury shoes right there. That was pretty groovy.
those are huge. Like in all angles, it's like
Yeah.
just a lot.
Yeah. But I found out that this was written by one of the last member of the band that joined the final assembly of the band, and it took him like 4 years to even get comfortable with being in the band and comfortable with everybody to kind of even let go. And he wrote quite a few of the bangers of Queen, this one
Mhm.
included. And so that was pretty cool. I seen that. I may have even shared it, but I seen that was pretty cool. So that's kind of why that one made there. And then anytime I can work Queen on there. Kid loves Queen. I love Queen.
Queen
It
is
has some Freddie
awesome.
Mercury. My number 3 is my new find of the week. I've known about John Mellencamp. It's made the list thousands of times, but this one's called Freedom's Road.
Yeah. Yep.
And this is a it's like, where's all this freedom? And it's a good song. It's put together well. I don't buy into a lot of stuff, but so it's pretty spot on to how I feel. It's like, yeah, I do what I want. I don't care. So I guess that's freedom.
That is freedom.
Yeah.
It's kind of what America gives you. A lot of countries, if you wanted to do that, wouldn't be an option.
Yeah.
It
That
could
is
be a
the
lot
cool
worse.
stuff here.
You get
all
killed.
the complaining we get to do.
You suck.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. That's for sure. So,
Yeah.
like a gift horse in the eye is what they say, I guess.
Especially me in my mouth, dude. I wouldn't have made it. Or I'd just be beaten until I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm smart. It's bad.
I don't know if I'd have made it either, just because same way I'm a smart aleck. I don't want to pay taxes. My number 2, I Want to Be Free. Suzi Quatro, 1974 album Quatro. She's just gorgeous, sexy voice, kind of a raspy, not nearly as raspy as Janis Joplin, but still a raspy, sensual voice. And she's like, I want to be free, let me be, baby, let me free. And it's just, let me be. And it's just, I don't know. It made it on there for sex appeal. That's why that one made it on there. I enjoy it.
For 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. All over and over and over, repeat. My number 1, I loved the song when it first came out. Didn't really understand what it was about until today. It's Get Free by the Vines, 2002 album.
Mm-hmm.
Highly evolved. And I remember the song came out. I loved it. It was fun. They had a funky, they had that kind of retro look, if I remember right. I haven't watched the video in a while, so I'll find that out when I make the playlist. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of like a breakup song, and it is kind of a breakup song, but they're like breaking up with California.
Anthony Kiedis would be heartbroken.
He would. He's the main line is I move out of California.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize that was what the lyric was. I thought it was like more candlelight or something. I thought that's what the lyric was saying. Something. I thought they were saying something totally different. I didn't know it said move out of California. And so I was like, okay, well, that makes a little more sense now. And then I'm looking at the rest of the song and I'm like, God damn, get the marbles out of your mouth, dude, so I can understand what you're saying.
I like that they yell.
Yeah. Exactly. I think they were they had greasy hair and like long, like not long, but emo looking hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What's emo hair look like?
A wreck. Or colored.
Coach has got emo hair under that hat.
Man, I keep wanting
I
to
got the worst haircut I've got in a long time, and I had to shave my head and cut my hair myself. Is what I got going on.
No. I don't do hair.
It looked fine.
Well, I know, but it didn't. And he
tried
to square it up and screwed me up, left bangs, but then tried to square it up. It was like the dumbest looking thing ever. So I had to take the bangs off, and
I've done that before.
He did a $25. He got like the back where I can't get so good. So
all right.
Yeah.
Well, glad you figured it out.
It'll grow back.
I like hats. I look good in hats. It's all good.
Yeah. So, like I said, was the idea for next week. We'll get into that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Songs, outdated concepts,
expired.
Yes, I had
retro.
Had that written in my notes of how to word it.
Back in my day.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Yeah, like songs.
Yeah, Pill Both Ways songs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Even ideas and concepts. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what to name it because I know what you mean.
Like, no, I don't even want to.
Old school references.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to think on it. I think expired is probably
kids wouldn't understand. Oh,
expired or outdated, I think, is about the best word to sum it up. Oh, I don't know.
Evolution, pre-evolution. I don't know.
De-evolution, cursive songs.
Yeah,
songs that were probably written in cursive. That will work for a name.
Nobody could read them.
Yeah. Man. Cursive was, I mean, a lot of at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a lot of them had a lot of songwriting from the studios, lyrics written on there or paperwork from a studio, because back in the day when you went into a studio, I mean, you got this whole little tablet that date, time, and they had a whole bunch of information on there, and like a lot of music lingo broken down, who all the players are on the studio albums and stuff, and who was on songs and all this stuff. So, and it's all cursive, and I'm just kind of giggling looking at it, and like might as well be Greek up here. Half these kids can't. Because I didn't see too many kids at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was a lot of older people.
I'm sure they weren't really running to get there.
Yeah, I mean, there was like big families, and I guess they had some teenagers maybe, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, not a big attraction for kids, unless they put like a slide in there or something, or like.
Yeah, because most of their people aren't going to be in there, and unless they're into their parents' music, I mean it.
Yeah.
How far are there? Who's the newest artist? Like the most recent artist to be put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
The youngest.
Recent, like the most recent.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I can't think of any.
Nominated. I mean, they had Billie Eilish outfit there, but I don't think she's in the Hall of Fame.
Gonna get nominated. Billie Eilish I literally have listened to 3 of her songs, and she has like 6 albums, and she keeps winning Grammys. And I was like, I feel like she sounds good, but it makes me feel some type of way. Billie Eilish music makes me feel like pissy, like a little bit, like it's just, and I don't want to be in that mood all the time.
Yeah,
it's like pissy and bratty, like
like
that's what it feels like.
I listen to it, but it's not my jam. But I listen
like the one where she goes, "I'm the bad guy." Do 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 do. Because it's like, what? That took a turn.
That took a turn.
Was there any inductees that surprised you, huh?
Oh, I didn't go through the whole list, and like I said, I mean, they've got it's set up weird. It's like the pyramid, and so the main exhibit is in the basement. You walk into the main floor, and that's like all your shopping. And then so you start off in the basement, and then you go back up, and then from up there, like the areas get smaller because it's a pyramid, and it's the upstairs is really not there was nothing really cool in my opinion. I mean, the very, very, very top, they had Bon Jovi. It was all Bon Jovi stuff, memorabilia. But like I said, I mean, it was at the very, very, very top of the pyramid. So it was very small, just, and done. But they did have the plaques with all the gold plaques with all of the inductees and signatures. But, I mean, I can't think of anybody that really off of the list when we did the show, the topic. I can't think of anybody that I was like, oh no, they shouldn't be in there. Why would they be in there?
There's a lot of people I didn't know, so maybe I didn't listen to them, so maybe they suck and they shouldn't be in there.
Yeah. I think I knew a majority of them. I mean, you get into like, because they also got the songwriters category too, where that would be a lot of people I wouldn't know because they just wrote the song. They weren't the face of it. And on the, so that was a lot of people I didn't know. But I mean, they've even got it for studio musicians. I think there was one gal that they pushed, the whole community pushed to get her inducted, and she's like, no, I don't want to be inducted. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be inducted, but she played more albums than anybody. I mean, this ridiculous amount of albums throughout 30 years or whatever.
Okay.
But she was just a studio musician, so bass player, I think.
Oh wow. Bass player should be proud.
That's how I play bass. All right, everybody's tired. I mean, I don't know where everybody's at. Numbers have been silly, so I'm just like, whatever.
I mean, we got like we got people, and we appreciate whoever comes through. We love you guys, even if from one person to 1,000 people. We love whoever decides.
All our fans
listen to us talk about music.
All our fans are out shooting off fireworks. I got mad.
That's where they're
fireworks. At. Oh,
okay. Guys, I got a podcast. Let's go over to his house and just blow him up right outside his window. But yep. One more thing we'll plug for quick. I got the Prince, the one on the left, I think. The Yoshi on a turtle riding on a turtle cart. Mario Kart looking thing there. I got prints of those. That's
the guy with the egg in his hand. I guess they both have eggs in their hands.
Yeah, they both got eggs in their hand. That's Yoshi. Both of them are Yoshis. Kevin's is surfing, and mine is riding on a turtle shell, kind of rat finked out. The kid was like, "What's up with you and Kevin doing rat fink?" We like rat fink.
Did she get her present yet from Kevin?
Not yet. I think she only said one. He's gonna do them all at once, he said. And,
okay.
And she hasn't told him the other two characters, I think.
Oh, okay.
He's got to squeeze it in. He's a busy man.
Yeah, he has so much going on.
Lots of naps to take.
So much.
So many people to tell that he's retired.
Yeah.
Every time anybody retires, they do that.
No, that's what they do, and they go back to the place they used to work and tell everybody how great retirement is.
I ain't got nothing else to do, so spend half the afternoon back at the old place just bugging. We got work to do, Larry. Get out of here, man.
Show up at the team barbecue. That's what I'd do.
Get out of here, Paul. You
Come
left
on.
the apartment before you left. Let me do it now.
All right. Well, we got our assignments for next week. We can start thinking about that. And yeah, good list, everybody. There will be a playlist. Check that out. Room Green Channel Productions pages and channels. Head there, like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Watch all of our videos. Watch all of our playlists.
Thanks,
Make us
Jen. I still do have a
millionaires.
little knot on my face, but it's almost gone.
It didn't fall off. It's
Nope.
a good.
Nope. Got
If
pretty.
it would have, that would have been horrifying.
I'd wear one of those Fan of the Opera masks.
Yeah.
That wouldn't help because you can still see stuff underneath it.
You can still see stuff. All right. Good show, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on. We'll be back again next week. Enjoy your 4th of July. I want to see everybody with 10 upper digits and 10 lower digits. Phalanges.
I got all 9.5 of mine already.
Yeah. I mean, it's all there, but just deformed. So yeah. Anyways.